Hello Backyard Tinkerers. Little update from me. So we're in the garage again. I'm going to play. What are we doing? Well, I've been trying to be true to my word and getting on with the projects that I said I have been. So I have been painting various parts, getting them ready to go on the fire pump. The fire pump itself is all split down and it is semi-clean, although there's still a ton of stuff to do. There's the top bit here, so that needs all cleaning up still. I still need to pull the pump apart and see what's going on with the bearing, make sure that's okay. But all the bits are here. But this is not the most exciting of job. So I find my mind wanders, and what does it wander to? It wanders to Benny. So what's been going on with Benny? So I'm not supposed to be working on this. It's only a little playing around, but life's life in it. So inner wing on here, for something's not right with the inner wing here. When you put the door on, the door is sitting a lot lower on the line than it should be, and it's sitting twisted as well. So something is not right with this inner wing, the way that it's sitted. And with the floor in bits down here, there's not a lot that I can do on the floor here until this inner wing panel is welded on properly, and you can see there you've got panel gaps that are too big, so something's not right with this. So we've got to get this off and get this right first. Unfortunately, to take this off, we've got to take everything else off, the front panel, all the other bits. So we'll do that. Let's get this panel off, and then we can have a look at what's going on here and see what we need to do. Well, this is interesting. Obviously lots of spot welds being removed out of here. Nice that they left that unprimed, wasn't it? But some decent surfaces here. These don't seem too bad up here. This seems like someone's had a chew on it, look a bit. And obviously they've cut the spot welds out of this panel here, so not too bad. We can fill those up. This seems quite alright, needs a bit straightening out. Down here, heel board. Oh, really, what's going on with that there? It seems to have parted off, but you see there, it's quite cracked. So we need to get that sorted out. That seems wafer thin here, so that might need a little bit of help. And some bits there, and a little hole in here to sort out. So a few bits to have a look at and to clean up before we're then ready. This is again bent over here. And God knows what's happened to these, but yeah, needs straightening up, cleaning up, and maybe some reinforcement to get them a bit stronger, so they're ready to weld the inner wing back on. Yeah. I think looking at the this is where the top shock mount goes in here. So it's 4 holes with a captive block behind it, which is there at the top but needs straightening out, sorting out. But he's completely missing at the bottom. It's gone there, so we need to fabricate a new one of those and put that in. I think that would be a good place here to use, where you've got the corresponding bolt holes on the inner wing here. You've got a good reference point for the wing. You can get it straight and roughly in the right place, and then we can see where everything else matches up then. But I think this is one of the things that's dawning on me now, is that you have to do a lot of work to prep things, but then when you put the panels on, you only know that it's right by then mocking up the front panel, the wing, the A panels, and also putting things like the door back on to see whether it meets this. I think only then can you then say yes, it's in the right place, and we need to we can then start tacking it on. But there's loads of bits on the Mini. You'd think, Jesus Christ, did they leave all this bare inside? No wonder these things rotted out like nobody's business. So this will all need to be sort of cleaned up and either rust-proof, painted and sealed before we then slot things in and start welding things back on. It's the first time I've seen a hole in a wing for a classic Mini. I've never got this far in welding. You've got the stiffener panel there that goes inside the A-post. Obviously quite critical, otherwise the door's going to wobble around all over the place. But I think it's critical that we get all of these faces cleaned up, straightened up, and straight as possible before we start trying to fit this back on. Like I say, we get those the tower bolts pop back in and ready to rock, so they're ready to go back onto, and then start fitting it back up. Well, that's going to take me a little while to get on with those bits and bobs, so I'm going to have a little tinker around and play, and then we'll see where we get to, and then go from there on the next video maybe. See you for now.